into showing you mean and mode today. Oh, sorry if I'm not moving. Okay. Today for 7th grade math. 7th grade math. We're going to be discussing mean and mode. I accidentally put median for the lesson for my lesson plans, but we're just going to discuss what mean and mode is. Okay, so for the next 2 lessons, I will be introducing you to the averages. Like, what is the average of this? What is the average of that? Schools use this all the time. Just like any matter. Schools use this all the time. And do you know why? To calculate each other's grades, for example. Like, calculate what you got on this class, or what you got in this class, or what you got in that class. Schools use mean, median, mode, and range all the time. Averages all the time. So this, I'm going to show you, is what we're going to be worrying about this today. So, okay. So class, if you haven't already, you need to grab stacking cubes. So, okay. So, yes, I know. So mean and mode and something math. Mean is used all the time in English, but we're not in English, we're in math. But for reasons being, okay, so in this unit, you will explore data analysis by exploring the following. 1. Mean, median, mode. 2. Probability of certain events is 1, being possible events is 0. And then tree diagrams can be used to calculate possibilities. Morrow and bro. Hello. Hi. Isabelle Cardoso Palomo. Hi. Okay. Thanks for watching. Or not. Yeah, thanks for watching this live. This is definitely not the end. But, okay. So. Okay, so measures of central tendency. So there are 3 types of averages. I am from Brazil. Oh, good. Okay. Yes, I have audience from all around the world now. The last time I checked, I had one from Asia. Okay. Yes, I'm from the United States. Absolutely, because I look like an American. Yeah. But I'm wearing pink because it's Friday, and Friday pink. So. Okay. So, the 3 types of averages. Okay, hold on. Okay. So, the 3 types of averages is Wario for Morocco. Okay. Now, okay. So, it's mean, median, and mode. So, today we're going to be learning the vocabulary of mean and mode. So, today I'm just going to explore Brazil, Africa. Oh. Yeah. So we have a couple of vocabulary terms that I would like to show you. Mean. Mean okay. So I'm not gay. Men wear pink if they will want to wear pink. So hi. Okay. So mean is the arithmetic average of a set of numbers. It is calculated by adding the numbers and dividing the sum by the number of numbers used. Oh, there. Okay, sorry, no problem. Giving FC Mobile. Okay. So, yes. The mean is the arithmetic average of a set of numbers. It is calculated by adding the numbers and dividing the sum by the number of numbers used. Huh? Okay, so it says 25435265268 plus 2557356352635 times 25436532543546224. Like, I do not know who got that from. Okay. So, alright, but good. Okay. So, we're going to be discovering mode, I think, next. Okay. So, I'm going to erase this. Okay. So, what the? Where did I expect this to go? Okay. Okay. So, we have 16. Then we have 14. Then another 16. And then 11. And then 13. Okay, so The problem is saying that the temperature was taken in Edmonton, Canada in March over a 5-day period. A rod is used to show the temperature of each day, where 1 cube is 1 degree. On Monday, the temperature was 16 degrees. So this will be Monday. I write the days of the week in certain colors. Monday for red. Tuesday for orange. Tuesday it was 14. Wednesday it was 16. Same temperature as Monday. Thursday it was 11 degrees Celsius. And then Friday it was 13. I think I have a couple new comments by now. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, we have been through like 11 minutes of this. So, yes. So you see the temperatures on Monday and Wednesday are the same. So, like this year, particularly in April, let's just say that it's the average. On Monday the 6th was 16 degrees Celsius. And then Tuesday the 7th, it was 14 degrees Celsius. And then Wednesday is the same as Monday. And then Thursday the 9th, it was Thursday. And Friday the 10th, which is today, it was 13 degrees. Let's just say that that is true. So, okay. So we can write logs of different heights represent the temperatures of each day. But the logs, I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I'm not making that. So to find the average or mean of temperatures of these 5 days, you have to redistribute the temperatures to find the mean and average height of the blocks. So if we move blocks around from the taller stacks, okay, if we move blocks around, you will find the mean temperature of the days is 14, which is probably the average. I don't know. When you move a block from the taller stacks of lower stacks, they all even out at 14. So, like what part of this says. So, then everything will all just equal to 14, which is the average or mean. But we have to calculate it to make sure. So, let's see. So, we're going to calculate 16 plus 14 equals 30. Okay, so 30 plus 16 is 46. 46 plus 11 is 57. 57 plus 13 is 70. Then 70 divided by 5 is 14. So all of them could even out at 14 degrees, which is the same temperature as Tuesday. Okay. Okay. So if you have any questions, ask me, and I'll answer them during the live stream. Okay. So since we cannot always use stacking blocks, we need to find a way to calculate the mean, which there's another way. Okay. So for the above problem, mean is always sum divided by the number of entries. Okay. So then we will like to calculate mean as if it were, okay, so the number of entries we would do 5 because of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which is today. Today is Friday, yes, I know that. Okay. So we would have 16 plus 14 plus 16 plus 11 plus 13. And then we have mean is equal to 70 divided by 5. Mean equals 14. Okay? So the mean temperature calculates out to 14 degrees Celsius. If you know how to calculate, okay, so if you know how to calculate numbers, okay, so if you know how to calculate the Fahrenheit and the Celsius, if you know how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, let me know in the comments, please, so that I will tell you. Okay. Okay. So, there's about a couple of examples left I will want to show you. I do not know how long we have been through this. 18 and a half minutes. Okay. So, a store owner wants to find the number of soup cans of Campbell's tomato soup sold every day on average in a week. So he determines that he sold the following numbers of cans: 24 on Monday, 15 on Tuesday, 18 on Wednesday, 20 on Thursday, 44 on Friday, wow, and okay, so 24, 15, 18, 20, 44, and finally 68. So if you want soup, comment down below. So let's see. So what was the average number of cans of soup sold per day? So we need to figure out the mean of this, or the average. So Okay. So, we're going to add these up to make sure. 40 and 24 plus 15 is 39. 39 plus 18 is 57. 57 plus 20 is 77. Plus 44 will give us 121. Plus 68. 189. Yeah, 189. That was the total number of cans we sold that week. So, 189. So, the mean. We could always use the template up there. So, mean is equal to number of entries and then sum. Class, why don't you do the rest? And then finish the sentence. Okay, I'll give you like a minute to do that. We're like halfway through the lesson. It is 10:40. We have 15 minutes left of class. We're like halfway through our class period already. Okay. Okay, looking good. Yeah, I don't know who Goof or Timmy is, which is like ridiculously crazy. So, if you know a mean, what is it? Okay. So, that's been over a minute, okay? Okay. So, 4. Okay. Now we're going to be like doing all this. So, we all know that there's 6. So, Monday is 20. Okay, so we already did. Okay. So we already knew the sum and the number of entries. But we're going to be like putting all of those numbers in. So we have 24 plus 15 plus 18 plus 20 plus 44 plus 68. And now we're going to take this into a fraction. All of this should equal 189. Okay. So 189 divided by 6. Okay. So I think we should end up with like 31 and a half. So, but yeah, the number that it gave me was 63 divided by 2. Or we could fix that to 31 and a half. So he sold 31 and a half cans of soup per day. How crazy is that? So just a rough estimate. How much do you like soup? From a scale of 1 to 10. Just put it in the comments if you know, okay? Okay. So. Yes, and it said, what is wrong with this answer? Here's what people make mistakes of. So 31 and a half cans of soup per day. Well, we need to make sure, but we need to add 1 to whatever number it is. Okay, so the problem here is this 15. So we need to make that up either to a 16 or 14. Do you ever do 14 or 16? Type it down in the comments, okay? So if he said 14, we're going to try this. So 14. So that would give us 188. Divided by 6, which would give us 31. Or, if we could do 16, it would give us up to like 190. Which would give us to 32. Either 31 or 30 is the correct answer. 32 or 31 is the correct answer. So, okay. So, okay. So you cannot sell half a can of soup, which is, for example, 2. Example 3, this will get us to a percent mark. So if you don't like percents, leave it down in the comments. So, it says Bob is worried, but he will not pass his course. His course only counts test marks, and he scored the following marks: 55%, 24%, 60%, 45%, and 71%. Do you think that he will pass the course? So this is what I told everyone earlier. Schools count averages. Like, if you have, like, let's say a B in science, which you consider having an 83 in science, an 84 in science, an 85 in science, or an 86. Like, if you have, like, a C plus in math, would you rather have a 77%, 78%, 79%? Or would you like to give it up to a B minus, which is 60. Not 60, 80. Sorry. Like, this is what averages are all about in schools. Every single teacher, every single staff member, every single principal, counselor, or whatever uses this all the time to make report cards. So, okay, so 55 plus 24. Okay. 55 plus 24 is 79. Plus 60 is 135. 139 plus 45 is 184. Plus 71 is 235. Wait. 55. Maybe. Well, let's check that real quick. 184 plus 71. 255. Okay. So I got that all in. So 255 divided by 5 is all that we needed to do now. So, speaking of which, 255. Now, we're just going to do this a couple more times. So mean is equal to sum divided by number of entries. Now, mean okay, so mean is going to be 5. So 55 plus 24 plus 60 plus 45 plus 71. Which that will give us 255 over 5. Okay. So, for this, which I might calculate your GPA, this might be 60, 59. So, in your country, what is a 59% according to your country's standards? Is it an A, a B, a C, a D, or F? Well, in the United States, F, according to the grading standards, is considered an F plus or F in some grading systems. So he failed it. Yeah, he failed the course. So, yeah. I do not want this to be happening to you. At least this good ones is a 71%. Okay. What is your average grade? If your age is 13 to 17 or 18, what is your grade? What is your average grade? Okay, so you failed by 1%. So, okay. So this might be my longest live yet. I think we have one more example to deal with, but we should be all good. It's 10:53. Okay. So now we're going to look at mode. Mode. Mode okay, so mode is the average okay. Mode is the average, which is the entry which occurs most often. Okay, so for example, let's consider a couple of the following entries. So let's do 2, 3, 3, 4. And then let's do 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. Okay. Since this number 3 occurs the most often, 3 is the mode. Okay. Okay. So since 3 and 4 occur. Okay. Okay. So the mode is now 3 and 4. So 3 and 4. Now we're going to do like one-ish example of mode. Okay. So here's today's formula. Like, not today's formula. Okay. Yeah, I've talked the longest so far, maybe. But what is the mean and mode of the following data set? So we have 2, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 4, 5, 1. Well, first off, let's see how many of each number there is. So, how much ones do you see? 1. Okay. So how many 2s do you see? 1. How much 3s do you see? 1. How many 4s do you see? 2. How many 5s? 3. How many 6? 6s? 1. And 7, 1. Okay. So this will be. Okay. Be right back.
And some popcorn. Please.
I'm back. So sorry if I've been out for a couple of minutes. Let's get back to work. So, okay, since, okay, so mean, if I go to the sum divided by the number of entries, then the mean, okay, so the sum, so how many, okay, sum, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, and then we are going to calculate this. So 2 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1. And there we go. We have 42.
Yeah, I got it up.
42. So then the mean will be 4.2. Five is a mode. So thanks for watching this live. This is the biggest live I've ever made yet. Thanks to my art of teaching. So, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you would like some more mathematics-based lessons, so that I will teach it to you the next time that I make another live. Okay? I'll make sure that I'll teach that thing. Okay? Bye. Bye-bye. Have a good day.